Just another wee drama.
Dude, go home. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Outlander. We're at season 7, episode 7. And this one is titled A Practical Guide for Time Traveling. I believe it just says I can't see the whole title, but it's either Time Travelers or Time Traveling. I would think it's Time Traveling. And after the ending of last episode, you know how I was like, I don't recognize this person. I don't recognize the guy that Roger hit. And it was mentioned that I did know the character, but it's played by a different actor. And that Roger was justified for hitting him. So I did when I thought about it, because after, obviously, I keep thinking about shows when I'm not, recording or actively watching a show. I'll just be, doing my dishes, and I'm like, man, who the fuck was that? You know? My guess would be, based on the hair, and, he didn't meet a lot of people. There's not many people that we met that we would hit in the face. And according to the hair, I would think it's the one that was played by the actor of Dougal. So, his ancestor, basically. Younger, maybe? How would that be possible? I don't know. But you know what? I'm excited. I just wanted to, get this theory out before watching the episode, in case I'm right, I can be like, told you. Also, someone said that the actor who plays William is Canadian. I didn't know that, but I looked it up and he's actually from Toronto, so it's not Montreal, but it's good. It's close enough. Alright, let's get into it. What does it say? The Tough Tea Club.
After all the man's, he was ruined financially. The wife Morag, the brother in Inverness, he'd done well for himself. And he wrote that he might have need of a clerk. And since I'd been a lawyer,
So I'm right.
I came to Glasgow and made a way north. We were near Inverness. And we heard
Wait, I'm gonna need the subtitles for this. You know me?
I thought I'd lose my mind from it.
Why isn't it Dougal?
This is those. You survived being hanged, after all. Because of me. And you're here. I didn't ken who or what I was dealing with.
There's probably reasons why is not the actor. Maybe he wasn't available, but you know what? I think it's like a missed opportunity, because imagine if last episode, the ending, he turns around and it is the actor. I think his name is Graham or something. Imagine it's him. Then we're like, oh my god, we know exactly who it is. And plus, we get to see the actor that played Dougal, who's really, really good. And it would have been really fun to see him again. But, not every actor is available. So, I'm glad they didn't wait. They just started with that this episode, and they're just like, oh yeah, I'm this guy. British Army. Okay.
Drawing upon our strengths, field artillery. God help them when we do.
Well said, General Fraser.
This is the last push, gentlemen.
And we will prevail.
That's him?
Wisdom.
God save
Simon Fraser.
God save the king. Is that where we're going?
Captain Richardson.
Here we go again.
Fruit Ninja.
My horse is impressed.
Before iPhones.
You won't catch me wasting any of this on my horse.
Jeremiah's my son's name as well. Isn't that strange? Where's your wee lad? Your wee lassie?
They're gonna explain a little
You
bit.
better hurry up with your story.
A man doesn't curry into another man's wife, with her husband not but 10 feet away,
He was trying to warn you.
while hiding his yellow cockade. Why would a militiaman do that?
Because Morag is my 5, maybe 6 times, I forget the number, great-grandmother. That makes you my granda.
And you tried
My
to
son was named Jeremiah.
kill
after
me.
My dad. Family.
You wouldn't have anything stronger than coffee, would you?
I mean, how should he have known?
take
You
the
know?
water.
Like,
The rot gun.
His name was James Fraser of Brock Torach.
oh, I got goosebumps. I haven't, because I understand why they talk about them in the past, but to me they're still very much living in the same, you know, it's going on at the same time almost. But I get that technically it's not. Morag, she dies, and that's him. William, he's supposed to die? Well, maybe they think he died. Because he's just like, he disappeared. Okay. So he doesn't want to tell him that.
No, it's Rob Cameron.
Jesus Christ.
No.
I told him I could come for dinner sometime. I didn't think he'd just show up.
What?
He doesn't call first.
Yeah.
You can't stay in here, you have to hide.
Can I bring the alcohol? Hey,
Impressive
weirdo.
place. Oh, we like it. Have I come at a bad time?
Yes.
No, not at all. I will come in. Thank you. After you.
I don't trust him.
There you go. This is a treasure trove. Do you mind if I copy a few of these down?
Be my guest. Lovely to keep the history alive. I'm just gonna pop through and see if Bree needs a hand.
Aye, good man.
He'll be occupied for a while, I think.
Yeah, but that's not good.
Surprise guest.
I don't trust him.
Compliments to the chef, eh?
Well, we should do it again sometime.
Oh. Do you know what would be perfection right now, though? Just another wee drama.
Dude, go home. Jamie!
Sassenach, I didn't realise
Her eyes?
you need spectacles.
Oh!
Nonsense. I see perfectly well.
Well, then read this.
You need spectacles, Inian.
I'll be blind as bats before this war is over. Please tell me, do I see well enough to shoot straight?
Then a first, Sassenach. I can shoot straight with my eyes closed. Which is a good thing.
You'll come back to me. You always do. And if you don't, I'll come back for you.
I ken you well, Sassenach.
Aren't they the sweetest thing? Ah.
Respectfully, sir, I know I can be of more use on the battlefield than in carrying dispatches.
I can't fault your courage, foolhardy as it may be. If that's what you really want, I shall tell Captain Richardson to find himself another messenger.
Damn it.
No, it was so nice to sit at a table with a proper family, you know.
But you don't have suppers with your sister and wee Bobby?
Oh, aye.
He's lonely.
They're great. I was married once. Lovely French girl, but,
Oh.
well, let's just say it wasn't a match made in heaven. She divorced me a couple years ago. Yeah, took my son back to France.
He had a son.
Her family has money, and I don't.
Things
That's
happen from
sad.
family.
I was going to take Bobby to the pictures tomorrow night. I don't know if Jenny would like to join us. I mean, he can spend a night at Bobby's if he'd like.
Yeah, he'd love that.
Alright, now I feel bad. Maybe he's not a bad guy.
Cheers, Dad.
Bree!
We found the knuckly dad. And you're related.
Aye. Cousins. And I apologised.
He's not really that scary, Mummy.
Their kids are so like open-minded. I love it.
The man in there is not the enemy I met at Alamance. He's cousin Buck. And he knows that now too.
On Saturday.
On Saturday, I'll take him back to the Stones. I promise.
So you've already forgiven him?
Yeah.
Must be unsettling to see things so changed.
She's really
Is that
bringing him to work. It's funny.
Hi, Gov.
Hey.
What's
This
Gov?
is Buck Mackenzie, Roger's cousin he's visiting.
Is it okay if I pick Jen up at 5? The film starts at 6.
Sure, yeah, sounds perfect.
Great. I'll see you then.
He's not okay with that. Well, I feel like he's a little...
What?
I feel like he's into her a little.
smiling a bit too much in your direction, methinks?
Yeah, but he touched her. He didn't need to touch her.
Let me see it.
I also think he has a little bit of a crush on Bree, maybe. Just saying. I love that. He looks so good.
And Mr. Cameron, I met today. He's trouble. He's got a hot eye for your wife.
You think everyone has a hot eye? Which is why I ended up with a noose around my neck.
Any other man in my time would have thought the same. A man is born knowing when someone is preying on their woman.
Well, you were
You're wrong.
mistaken. Yeah.
But I saw the year of your death. It was marked as 1778. Which could mean that you never make it back to your own time. And because of that, your family presumed you were dead.
Or you do make it back, and
Yes.
Are you feeling a wee bit territorial?
What if I am?
Holy shit, Roger! That was good. Good job.
Team captured a British deserter. Said Burgoyne's mustered.
Oh, a deserter.
To test the strength of our left wing.
William wasn't supposed to be there. He's gonna be there.
Kiss me, Claire.
Of course, silly. Come on, kiss him.
Always.
Will you kiss me, Claire? Not the slow motion. Man, she must be so sick of watching him leave for battle.
Who do you think has a better bosom? Mrs. Lynn, Baroness?
I prefer not to comment on such a vulgar topic.
Of course you don't.
It's unlikely I will ever see her again.
Won't matter if you tell me her name.
Rachel?
It's Rachel.
Really?
She's...
Hammond?
No.
Hammond?
Get up.
Got shot in the head, dude. He's not getting up. He's gonna get mad. He's got the fire of the Highlanders in him. He doesn't fight like the rest of them. I feel like he's, well, he's also very upset right now, understandably, but...
No, he's gone. He's not here.
It's okay, baby. It's just a puppies.
No, he's not here.
What do you mean by not here, sweetheart?
He's not here with me.
Their connection.
He brought him to the stones?
Did you go close to the stones?
Not me, Jim. That bad man took him.
I'll check with Buck.
Oh, God, puppies, Mom.
What in the name of the Blessed Virgin do all this racket?
Mandy's had a nightmare. You haven't seen Jem, have you?
What if it's
To Cameron, is he?
Rob?
Roger! It was Rob. Rob lives across the street from her. I made her go look and his car is gone.
The letter tells. Someone disturbed the box in the study.
So his wife took the kids back to their time?
Stones.
And then my mother-in-law, an Indian I met in the colonies, and Kaylee's bloody Duncan. I wrote about her belief in the need for a blood sacrifice to travel. Why did I write that down?
Jimmy! Roger!
Oh no! It worked? Well, of course Jemmy would travel, but how can Rob Cameron travel?
The victory and the glory is ours.
Lieutenant Grunwald. Barely held ground.
And yet here we stand.
Send forth men to battle. No such men return. Home to claim no welcome. Come the ashes in an urn.
Jamie? No. Hey! He's fine. It's Jamie. It's fucking Jamie. I was right not to trust Rob Cameron. But I guess it wasn't for the same reasons. Well, I kind of didn't know, but I thought it was weird that he was so, invested and he was asking questions when Roger had his first class. He was just like, oh, I read that, da, da, da. He was like in the journal. And then, oh, maybe I could come over for dinner or supper someday, sometime. Like, no. But then I was like super suspicious, on my guards. And then he gets this story of like, oh yeah, I'm my ex-wife took my son, and I'm just like, oh. I'm not heartless. I felt bad for the guy, but I was like, maybe she took him back to their time, or I don't know. If it worked, then he is a traveler. He probably just didn't know how, but he knew about it. Yeah, screw that guy. He took Jeremiah. And I'm glad that it wasn't Buck. He's kind of, we're cool with him, I guess, now. And it's very interesting because, as we know, he almost got Roger killed, but different times he couldn't know that it was actually like one of his descendants. So, there's a lot that you can't really be upset, even though like what happened to Roger was very upsetting, but it's like he didn't know. You can't know if you don't know, But that was interesting having Buck and seeing him, learn. And there's two options. He either goes back to his time eventually and dies in the same year, or he never makes it back and his family thinks that he just disappeared and they assume he's dead. So there's one episode left for the first half, I think, of the season. And William is distraught, I believe. His best friend, I'm gonna assume it's his best friend, or at least one of his good friends, just died. And I don't know, he also realized that they're saying, oh yeah, so we're the best army, we did this, we did that. And he's just like, we barely held ground. How come he's saying that? But I'm not saying he would switch sides, because I don't think that would happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. Because Jamie, yes, he's laying on the battlefield. He's laying face down and he seems unconscious, but he's fine. Jamie's not dead, okay? We're not gonna pretend like, oh my god, I hope he's okay. Like, yes, he is. He's fine. I'm waiting for the moment that they're gonna come face to face. And I hope that he knows that Jamie's his dad. I want him to know so bad. I didn't see much of Claire this episode, but like the few scenes, well, not much of Jamie either, but the few scenes that they had together, as usual, were, it's Jamie and Claire. Like, they're always so wholesome, and you don't need to see them for 5 minutes straight. You just need a few seconds of them just looking at each other and saying a few words, and you're just like, oh. Like I mentioned, she must be so sick of seeing him just go into battle. And when they kissed and he was like going initially, and she watched him go, they did this slow motion thing. Last time I saw that in a TV show, it was with Derek Shepherd, when he said goodbye to Meredith and he died. I know they're not killing Jamie, but I just know that, like, when, you know, the leaving in slow motion is like, don't do this. Don't do this. Yeah, we have one episode left, and I hope we have a face-to-face between Jamie and William. And also, I hope we find Jeremiah. So, that was Season 7, Episode 7, A Practical Guide for Time Traveling. Really good. I can't wait to see next episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching.